Hi, I'm Lauren DeVries, and my husband Steve and I have 3 children. And in May of 2013, we discovered we were expecting our 4th child. 2 weeks before we were supposed to discover the gender of our baby, my blood pressure skyrocketed, and I ended up in an ER. But they told me to come back the following Monday for a blood pressure check. My blood pressure was still really high, and as she checked for the baby's heartbeat, she wasn't finding it. So she said, let's go quickly to the ultrasound room. And when the image came up on the screen, the baby was there and there's no heartbeat. I called Steve, and that was the hardest phone call of both of our lives. I had to be induced because I wasn't showing any signs of miscarriage, and so I labored for a day, and that night, August 24th, our son was born. We named him Emmanuel Reuben. Emmanuel means God with us. Reuben means behold a son. We were really so grateful for our friends and family members who were the hands and feet of Jesus to us in those first few weeks. I think people don't know really what to do with grief, and so people ask less and less, even though we weren't done grieving. And that was hard. In October, I read an email from Ann Voskamp. We are hungry for authenticity and simplicity and vulnerability. We are hungry for accessibility and connectivity and humility. We are hungry for integrity, and we are hungry for gritty change. And this email was about a thing called If Gathering. And I said, yes, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. We brought couches into the sanctuary, and we worshiped in there along with thousands of women around the world via simulcast. And we heard stories of all kinds of women who were shedding their former sin, their former self, who were living in freedom and living the calling that the Lord had put on their life. Mike Youngflesh and I started reading Restless in March. It's a book about discovering your gifts, what you're really good at, and your suffering, and how the Lord can use your suffering in the lives of others to help others flourish. Women's Bible Study at Faith Reformed Church decided that we would go ahead and run this study, Restless. When we started the study, we had 50 women enrolled, and we've been through 8 weeks now of discovering these things in our lives. So I don't know what your suffering is, but we all have it. Fires are lit in our lives, and they can burn to shine light or cause destruction. We get to decide which purpose they will serve.